What's going on, everyone? MikeO back with another card grading submission reveal video. Today, we'll be revealing an SGC submission, which came back. This is a bulk submission. 59 total cards were submitted. About half the cards are mine, half are others from submission group of people I've been submitting with for a while now. So we will reveal this, a mix of everything, some pre-war, some vintage, some ultra modern, and just in front of me here, I can see an array of sports. We've got some football, baseball, a little bit of non-sports, so we will get into it. 59 cards, back very quickly. SGC just does a great job, and as someone who's graded with all the major grading companies and has graded with a bunch of different ones, experimented with just about everybody, once again, SGC does a spectacular job. They get the stuff back in a hurry, and the packaging and customer service overall, and just the entire thing, is generally so headache-free. It's absolutely spectacular. So just a shout out to them. 3 cards were not slabbed. One here, this 1911 Piedmont Cigarettes, Harry Walter, obviously due to the extreme condition. I'm sure it's hard to verify that. That was for Michael. And then I had a few 1971 Dell stamps, legends that they do not grade. So 0 for 2 on those. I also sent those off to CSG as well. They have little to no monetary value. Just thought they'd be cool in the collection. Chuck Klein, Richie Ashburn, but they'll be cool in the collection and the top loader as well. Anyway, let's get into the submission, all the stuff that was slabbed. Overall, I thought we did pretty well for the array of stuff we had. So this is a card for Lee, the Padres collector. This is a 2021 Topps Triple Threads. Ha-Sung Kim, Sapphire, 1 of 25. Mint 9. Thicker card there from Triple Threads, so a 9 is pretty solid on those cards. They are typically fairly tough to grade. We got 2 cards here for Adam P. He is a 1980 Topps Ricky Henderson rookie card, which received a 5.5. EX plus 5.5 on the Ricky Henderson rookie. And a 1973 Topps Roberto Clemente in a 4. So nice Clemente card there. His final card of his playing days. All right, then we have 4 cards here for Greg. He's got a 1986 Topps Steve Young. Card looks really nice in the SGC holder. SGC 7 on that one. 1984 Topps Joe Montana in an 8. $1985 Topps Montana in an 8. And then a 2019 Topps Chrome UFC Pulsar Refractor 5 of 50. Israel Ansaya. I'm not good with the UFC guys, but Gem 10 on that one. So really nice there. All right, to my right here, we've got some cards here for Scott H. Got a few bigger holders. Let's show these off quick. This is a 1995 post-serial Cal Ripken Jr. Received a 6. Larger cards, obviously harder to store back in the 80s and 90s. Pretty cool set there. Then we've got for his run of 1979 Topps Comics is a Ron Guidry in a 3. I think he's SGCing this entire set. It's a cool looking set. And then the Reggie Jackson, also a 3. Let's get that out of the plastic. There you go. See the nice colors. So a 3 on the Reggie. All right, Scott also had a 1986 7-Eleven Slurpee coins, Hernandez, Mattingly, and Ripken in an 8. I never even thought of submitting one of those, and I know somewhere I got to have some Phillies ones. I might have to slab up one of those. 2022 Topps Finest Star Wars Imperial Stormtrooper Refractor 8.5. Scott's also working on this these Batman cards. This is a 1966 Topps Batman Into the Batmobile in a 4. And then a 4 on the 1966 Topps Batman Grim Realization. Got a 2015 Topps Caroline Blackenstun Star Wars Masterwork autograph. Received an 8 on the card, 10 on the auto. Another one of those thicker cards. And then an authentic on the 2021 Topps Chrome Fennec Shand Star Wars Legacy Artist Sketch Card. So an authentic on that. All right, we got some cards here for Nina. Vintage cards here. 1949 Bowman. Lou Bordeaux in a 1. Gotta love those 49 Bowmans. It's a 1953 Bowman color. Whitney Lockman in a 1. Such great images on those cards. 1955 Bowman Bob Lemon. Nice Cleveland across the chest. Tower lights in the background within the TV set. A VG3. So really nice there. And then we got 2 of these 1963 Topps Buck Blasters. Smokey Burgess, Dick Stewart, Bob Clemente, and Bob Skinner in a 4. And the second one received a 4.5. And the 4.5 definitely visibly looks better. Just look at the image. It's a little sharper. So 4.5. For Nina. All right, and then we have some cards for Michael S. 1935 Gallagher and Shirley, Portraits of Famous Stars, EX5. Get a 1911 Sovereign Cigarettes, Buck Herzog, Boston, certainly off center, 1.5, but fairly sharp. 1936 Gaudy Hank Greenberg, 3.5. I feel like I'm going to have to get one of these Greenberg cards one of these days, between always seeing Brian show his off and Michael and holding and grading some more for him. Cool card. 3.5 for the Hank Greenberg, an underappreciated superstar. 2014 Panini Classics. Probably expecting a little better on this. It is a thicker card. It received a 5. The Greenberg Garinger Classic Combos Materials. 3 of 5. You got relic and you got a jersey and you got a bat card there. But looks like an issue right there across. So I'm sure that was the main culprit. Did really well in this one. 2010 Topps Hank Greenberg Autographs Artist Proof. 6 of 10. 10 auto. 10 on the card. Hank Greenberg. Obviously an artist auto. Diamond Stars. Beautiful looking card. Here's another really nice one. 2012 Panini National Treasures Greenberg, Fox, and Ott. League leaders, triple material, 4 of 10. Some game used bat cards there. Mint 9. Again, thicker card. I love the look of this card too. 1949 Reamer Bread, Eddie Samkoff, Oakland Oaks. EX6. It's a cool looking card. And these two were reholders. So this is a 2017 Topps Diamond Icons Hank Greenberg cut signature. In a 10, the other one, just the flip was loose and bouncing around. So got that one replaced. And then the Papal Visit. The last one was mislabeled. Topps Allen and Ginter X. Few and far between with mislabels for SGC orders in my dealings with them, but when they do have a mistake, they fix it free of charge and very, very quickly. So I certainly appreciate that from SGC. And all the companies will replace their mistakes. Some make more mistakes than others, and some take way longer than others. I mean, and usually it's just something where something's entered wrong or something. Obviously, you get misspellings and stuff for like HGA. That was a whole separate issue. But CSG, I've had a few, and they fix them fairly quickly. PSA, I don't know how they've been lately. I haven't had any. I haven't done a lot with them recently, but in the past, I mean, for every 500 bulk sub I would send to them, I would get like 5 to 8 mislabeled on average. And it would be a process. They would do it free of charge and stuff, but sometimes it would take a month or 2 or 3 to get them back. So that's just the experience of grading for a long time and grading a lot of stuff. It's just part of it. Things are going to happen. Anyway, here's a big stack of cards for myself. So this is a 1986 Keller's Butter, Steve Carlton in a 5. This is just one of those, found at a show, kind of passed on. It's, a cheap card, not real expensive. Then I picked it up the next time I came back and just was like, dude, I got to get this slabbed up. So didn't really care much about the grade. It's obviously a hand cut type of card and such from packaging. But got a 5 on that, so sweet, sweet card there. Here's a 1915 Cracker Jack, Gabby Creveth in a 2. So sweet card there. Kind of weird they labeled it Cliff Creveth. I have to look into past ones. I mean, his name was Clifford Creveth, but better known as Gabby Creveth, one of the all-time home run kings in Phillies history. So I'll have to look and see if they're all labeled that way. I really didn't look into it ahead of time, but super cool. Anytime you can get your hands on a Cracker Jack, specifically for a team you collect, you got to do that, so that's cool. Here's a 1954 Topps Eddie Matthews in a 2.5. Gotta love that 54 Topps. Would love to get the other big Hall of Fame Brave in this set. Well, there's a few Hall of Fame Braves, but the other hitter there and the rookie card of Hank Aaron someday would be super awesome. Here's another classic rookie 1975 Topps George Brett in a 3.5. Knew this one wouldn't grade great. I mean, it has pretty good eye appeal from a distance, color-wise and stuff, but there is big-time surface issue right there. But, I mean, that's a great example for someone's collection right there. Just looks cool in the holder. And, sometimes when it comes down to it, you just got to enjoy the look of the card. The number is the number. 1950 Bowman Dick Sisler, 1.5. I actually was expecting a little better for this. There is some staining and such. Just great looking color. Image looks awesome. Just a cool card for the collection. And I love 50 and 51 Bowman. Dick Sisler. So that's a cool one there. 1949 Bowman Andy Seminick in a 4. Get a 1975 Topps Robin Yount in a 5. See, I actually think from a distance, this one doesn't look as good as the George Brett due to that centering issue, but it will be a higher numerical grade. So sometimes it's just, what do you like more? Do you like what's on the label? Do you like the look of the card and such? I mean, this is overall not a bad copy. I mean, the centering on this specific design isn't as bad, I guess, as others. Some cards, the centering kind of distracts you a little more, but I'm definitely a big... This vintage doesn't have to be 50-50, all around perfect centering, but I like it to be a little closer than that personally. Sent off a stack of ultra modern stuff. 2022 Topps Update, Julio Rodriguez in a 9. Had stacks of these. Actually sold off some in sets and team sets and individuals. And then when I was putting together this order, I wanted to get to the minimum of 50. So I went through what I had left over and picked out some to send them in just to hit our minimum so I could get this order out and back. So sent a bunch of Julio Rodriguez. Got a 9.5 on this one. Got a Gem 10. $9.5 on one. These ones were fairly centered. Some of the other players I noticed were a little more off-centered in the set. Here's a Generation Now Julio Rodriguez, Gem 10. Generation Now is a pretty nice looking insert. Not overly popular, but I think they look pretty good. Here's a Gem 10 on a Julio, American League Rookie of the Year. Gem Mint 10 on the gold foil Bobby Witt Jr. I like the gold foils. There's an Archives Julio Rodriguez, Gem Mint 10. Another Gem 10 on a Topps Update. 9.5 on the Spencer Torkelson SP image variation. And then I have a Julio Rodriguez SP image variation. 9.5 on that one. I think that one I was going to send in regardless, and I was teetering between it's going to be a 9 or a 9.5. So there's a 9.5 on the All-Star Game insert. Not like the greatest looking card, but I think I was just at one point desperate to find some cards. So I figured, what the hell, I'll send it in. Why not? There's a Gem Mint 10 on the 2022 Topps Update Bobby Witt rookie. This card was a gift from Big Scott and is a Gem Mint 10 on the 2022 Topps City of Walk-Off Love Memorial Day camo, numbered 23 of 25, featuring Bryce Harper and also Andrew Knapp, who was on the Phillies for a couple years. Was not there this year, but that's a cool card for the Harper/Phillies PC. Got a Bryson Stott Topps Living Gem 10. The quality of these living set cards, by the way, has gone down, at least in my recent orders. The Stotts I got back, I had like 6 of them that have big dents on the side. I actually annoyed enough that I kind of want to call Topps and complain about that. And then I got in a group of Gene Seguras, and there's not one card that I feel like I could submit. There's maybe one I could submit and get an 8 on. I mean, I'm not expecting perfect cards from every brand new card, but should get a selection of 9s for sure. Every Segura Topps Now card, or Topps Living, like dents in it everywhere. I'm just like, what is going on with this? Little disappointing on this one. I mean, I looked it over. I thought it's got to have some kind of surface issue on it. I was certainly expecting like a 9.5 or 10. Either way, I like getting these Finest Flashbacks graded. And this is a red refractor of Matt Vierling, part of the 2022 Phillies, National League champions. Had some big moments during the course of regular season. Didn't do a ton in the postseason. Didn't play a crazy amount, but got an 8 on this red refractor. It's pretty well centered, corners, edges all sharp. I guess there's some surface issues somewhere. I was trying to look at it quickly earlier. Somewhere there's an issue, but Matt Vierling, obviously not, a card many people are going to get slabbed, but I like to get the Finest Flashback color parallels, grade it when I can. Of course, they've extended the set and made more and more cards, made it a little more difficult now, but I'll be sending a selection of them off in the future to SGC. 2022 Topps Allen Ginter Chrome Aaron Judge refractor, 9.5 mint plus. 2020 Ginter Chrome, gorgeous looking and not highly produced. Those refractors and minis, like the numbers on them aren't high. I understand there's so many products now, and in the day I feel like they get lost in the shuffle, but I could see a big future in highly collectible players, in the distant future as things get lost in collections and lost over time. But Aaron Judge, what an incredible 2022 season. Be interesting to see what happens as he end up back in New York. I know he's going to be visiting with the San Francisco Giants, who I would believe would be the biggest competition for the Yankees, because they're desperate for a superstar and to get things built back up there in San Francisco. So we'll see. But 9.5 on the Aaron Judge. Got a Wander Franco Topps Update Rainbow Foil rookie debut. 9 on that one. Definitely centering issues left to right, and probably a little bit top to bottom there as well. So mint 9 on that one. Trevor Lawrence 2021 Topps Allen and Ginter Chrome Green Refractor, serial numbered to 99, gem mint 10 there. Kind of a bit of a disappointing season for Jacksonville. I actually thought they'd be a little bit better this year. 9.5 mint plus on the Julio Rodriguez Topps Update. And then the final card is the greatest looking one you'll ever see, at least from a distance. 1957 Topps Frank Robinson, SGC 1. Looks awesome. Looks gorgeous in the tux. But unfortunately, someone wrote on it all over the back. So it's got 348 there. Got a little ladder there. Got something up there. But that's still a gorgeous example of a Hall of Fame rookie. So that's the SGC order. Appreciate you guys watching. Comment below. Let me know how you think I did, how you think everyone else did. Got any favorite cards, anything that sticks out? Great variety, fun stuff. Appreciate you watching as always, and I will talk to you next time. Have a great one.